Yes, sir. Ah. Whoo. We need to come up with an intro. That's what we need to do. Because these are videos now. This isn't no, you know what I'm saying? We ain't streaming. You know, so I can't sit there and make no excuse like, oh, let me get my stream going. I can't do that. Yeah, I'm saying we here. I'm up on that. 10:36 in the morning. I just woke up, but I was gonna get a React video out today. I'm trying to push a React video every day, if possible. Now, obviously, once I start my second job, it might be a little, but I still might be able to push a video out before, you know what I'm saying? But we here. Now, before we get into that, because you know what I'm saying, we trying to push, you know what I'm saying, the algorithm. So you gotta reach what is it, 8-10 minutes? So, you know, we're gonna sit here and gonna have a conversation with y'all. Um, why when I wake up, right? I wake up, you know, laying there chilling. I go on Instagram. This is usually what I do. I wake up, I get on Instagram for a minute. Not for a minute, for like literally like 5 minutes. But recently, you know, I followed this person and they just so happen when they, you know how it is, you go on reels, you start scrolling, then you see stuff that they like. This person just so happens to be my girl. Are you picking up where I'm going with this? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? So I'm going. I'm not even gonna show it to y'all, bro, because it's just not even. It's not even worth it. I'm on my reels scrolling. I just woke up, by the way, if you can't tell. Look at the lighting. You see, I got the lighting set up. Don't this look cinematic? Come on. Put some respect in my name. But anyways, I'm going on the reels. I'm scrolling, bro. The reel is like, it. First of all, she liked it. Second of all, it's this dude. You're already picking up what I'm putting down, bro. This dude claims to be. It doesn't matter. Old age. And he was like, POV, you start growing your hair out and you go into the gym, right? And then, you know what I'm saying, it's a cut, and then it's the music, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's him with his shirt off, he flexing and whatnot, and he got the dreads, right? And she liked it. And of course, only reason a girl could like something such as that is because of one thing, and it's because that dude looked good. Which again, I don't care. But I'm only thing I'm worried out about is that the guy, you know what I'm saying, the guy is literally like skin and bones. like look though, wait. I got nothing coming for you skinny people, bro. If that's what y'all want to do, cool. But this dude made it as if he got in the gym and now he, you know what I'm saying? Now he, you know what I'm saying, he built. Cause look. You can't see. I just woke up, but you can see my shoulders a little bit. I ain't even got nothing going on. You feel what I'm saying? You can see my, you know what I'm saying? This dude was literally skin and bones. That's literally skin and bones with some abs. But we can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Can't complain. And if I could give some advice to you dudes out there, man, especially when you get a girl, it's not about, you know what I'm saying, getting a girl. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody seems to struggle getting a girl. I don't know why. If you want some help with that, I got you. But everybody's, you know, there's some tips that you need to follow when it comes to having a girl. And you have to understand that girl, regardless of you, bro, she gonna do whatever she want, bro. That's just the reality. She's gonna do whatever she wants. She gonna go out, and if she see a dude, and you not with her, don't get me wrong, she got respect for you. She not gonna talk to him. But you know what I'm saying? We don't know that. Now don't run around assuming, or I was about to let it rip. Don't run around assuming things, bro. Don't do that. Because there's one thing that I believe in, and that's manifestation, bro. And that's why when I seen that video, or like whenever I get those thoughts, because they always come back to me. Whenever I get those thoughts of, oh, she doing this, oh, it's typical, it's whatever. I feel like I manifest that. So I don't even pay attention to it no more, bro. I literally don't. So that's why I'm telling you, bro, just understand, bro. If that girl gonna do whatever she want, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do from that girl going out and doing what she wants. She got some respect for you. She gonna respect you cold heartedly, bro. That video, she could have liked the video 3 months ago. Or she could have liked it yesterday. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. She gonna go do whatever she want. Which is why you have to keep yourself, keep a part of you in control. Don't just give yourself to her, bro. Don't do that. Because the second you do that, that's the second one. If things hit the fan, things are bad, y'all break up, you're gonna be heartbroken. And I did that one time. Years ago, I did that one time. Next you know, I'm sitting here in the same exact room by myself crying. Dude, crying. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. I mean, some people believe in crying. I personally don't. I don't think a man should cry. Which, you know what I'm saying? And that healed me. And now, when it comes to me, when talking to girls, I don't give them my entire self. I leave a part of me here because at the end of the day, I know that one, we're still young. I know that one, she's still young. You know what I'm saying? And it's also another thing. You all keep running around. Oh, I want this bad female. I want this female to look good, bro. You gotta understand. The better she look, the more options she got. You feel me? That's just the truth. Now, don't get me wrong. I got confidence in me. I know. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm me. I know I'm her best option. I know that, especially for me and the future I'm trying to get in my life. I know that I'm her best option. But at the end of the day, she still got people, and this ain't even for me no more. This is for everybody. You gotta understand that girl. She still got people in her DMs. She still got people messaging her. She still got people walking up and talking to her. Bro, when we went to Monkey King to get some food, it was niggas looking and talking to her, bro. That's just how that is. If your girl gonna look good, you gotta expect to get those looks. So you gotta expect to be in her DMs. Now you just have to have trust and faith in your girl not to message them. And if she do, it's her loss. Don't get mad at her. Don't start screaming at her. Don't do that, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? There's no point. There is no point. And at the end of the day, as a man in today's world, bro, you gotta understand the only people that love you genuinely is your mama and almost let it rip. The only people in life that genuinely love you and care about you is your mama and your father. Everybody else do not genuinely care. My bad. Your mama, your father, and your sisters and brothers. Everybody else do not genuinely care about you, bro. That's it. Them the only people that genuinely care about you. So this girl or this dude, whatever, wherever you mix to, if I'm talking to a girl out there, bro, but no matter what, bro, understand that they genuinely, especially at this young, I'm 18, bro. If you 18 too, bro, come on, bro. Really? They genuinely don't care about you, bro. Especially in today's world, my bad. Especially in America, how females is, how dudes is, bro. It's crazy what's going on in the world today, man. But that's just how it is, bro. That's simply how it is, bro. So I can't complain. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not about to go message her. And why you liked it, bro? I don't even care, bro. I'm not gonna manifest it though, because I always do this. I always manifest it when I'm like, okay, she probably doing this. She probably talking to this person. Oh, she ain't responding, because I pick up on cues, bro. There's one thing about me. There's one tip I could give you. A girl, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna know she's cheating. The only way you're gonna know is if you go through her phone, or if she genuinely open about it. But they so good at hiding stuff, bro. The only thing that you could do to pick something up is to listen to those cues. Look at those cues. Look at her energy. Look how she treating you. Look how she acting towards you. Look how different she switch up after so long. But I pick on certain cues and I'll be like, she probably doing this, she probably doing that. But I'm not doing that no more. Honestly, I don't even care no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put my trust in her. Now I'm going to keep that peace with you. But I'm not about to sit here and, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Whatever. I'm not about to sit here and, you know what I'm saying, go yell at her. I don't care, bro. If it happened, it happened. It is what it is. Now that we've reached the 9-minute threshold, we can now start the video. I just sat there and ran it for 9 minutes, and now you're gonna sit here and watch my reaction video. Isn't that nice? So today we are reacting to a top tier YouTuber. Why is my chat okay? We need to get my chat out the way. Tier Zoo, bro. This dude makes some of the best videos, bro. When you make a video and it's like based off like a game, bro. Like I like animals, and when he turns into like a video game, crazy. Let's get into it, bro. First of all, we make sure my headphones connected. You see what I'm saying? I just turned them off. Isn't that nice? You know what day to start up to? Turn back on. They're not turning back on. Are you serious? Is this some sort of gimmick? There we go. Yep, let's go. There are Centipedes OP. I was very interested in this one because I myself would happen to be terrified. Well, not terrified, but you know the one centipedes that be in your houses, the 1,000 legs. That's what we call them. Those ones, bro. Nah, I ain't got no problem with them, bro. Should I move my camera? I don't know if I should move my camera. We'll see. We'll see.
Centipedes are without a doubt one of the most terrifying builds in the entire game. They're also one of the oldest. They're part of an ancient lineage called myriapods, which were the first builds to ever unlock the ability to breathe air, way back during the Silurian expansion. Their many legs and venomous fangs make for a fearsome display for any player looking to challenge them in combat. But has their ancient strategy held up in the face of the immense power creep the game has seen? Is having dozens upon dozens of legs much of an improvement over just having a few? Let's take a closer look at the stats and abilities of centipedes and millipedes, and ultimately decide where they fall on the tier list. First, let's take a look at their stats and abilities. And
I hate them, bro.
We'll show both the centipede and millipede base stats. Both centipedes and millipedes have solid defensive stats. They're both part of the arthropod faction and inherit the exoskeletal armor perk, granting them dramatically higher base defense compared to similarly sized soft-bodied invertebrates, such as slugs or velvet worms. Their chitinous exoskeleton can deflect most basic attacks from players. Dang! There is a meaningful difference.
That's crazy.
Front, though.
A rat bite, bro.
Interlocking articulated plates, leaving essentially zero gaps in their armor other than on the underside where all their leg joints are. Centipedes, on the other hand, do have gaps in their armor, particularly in between segments.
Bro, look at that, bro. That and I was talking about the 1,000 leg. You know what I'm saying? The one that, you feel me? The ones in on your walls, the little small ones, right? Man, look at the size of this one. It's like this big, bro. That's crazy.
Legs.
That no homo. Pause on that. Pause on that. That just looked and sounded crazy. I'm not even.
Joints are located on the side of the centipede, making its weak points much more difficult to defend.
Don't clip that.
This results in a much higher defense stat for millipedes, but the trade-off is pretty obvious when you look at their other major difference, their mobility stat. Millipedes.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about. Let's go back.
Obvious when you look at their other major difference, their mobility stat.
Look at that up there, bro. That's the one I was talking about. You feel me?
Millipedes have a speed stat that is only slightly higher than that of a snail, which is incredibly low given that snails don't even have legs. Centipedes, with their less restrictive armor, are some of the quickest moving arthropods in the game.
I bet.
Able to quickly weave in and around cover and scale walls in record time.
Ooh, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh no.
And because of their flat shape, they have a very easy time running for cover if threatened by a player in a higher
bro. Guys, that's why when it comes to bugs, bro, I don't even like killing them, bro. I really don't. I honestly don't. Like, you know how some people, they'll grab tissue and they'll try to like grab it, squeeze it, bro. You know how fast these bugs is, bro. And soon as that thing crawl up my arm, that's the immediate second where I will despawn.
Primary reason I'm invested in a higher movement speed is
and then you go try to step on it, bro. Then you gonna hear the crunch.
Power stat. Millipedes have no offensive moves at all. When confronted with an adversary, millipedes will respond by attempting to lock down their defenses even more tightly than they already are, in hopes that the aggressive player will simply give up. They'll curl up into a ball in order to guard their already small number of weak points, and may also begin secreting noxious and/or toxic chemicals to dissuade persistent predators from risking poison damage. Centipedes may attempt to take some hits,
what is
but more
that?
often than not, they'll opt to either flee or rely on their powerful offense to substitute for their lackluster defense. The centipede's jaws, which are really their two front legs, have been modified into hypodermic daggers. able to pierce armor and inflict venom to deal devastating damage.
That's crazy, bro. So it's not even like it's not even their mouth for real. It's really just their two front legs. So they're quote unquote jaws, they still walk on. And when they can penetrate anything, this is a crab we're looking at. And then on all of that, it inflicts venom? And you want me to go camping? Nope. Don't get me wrong. It probably ain't nothing crazy in Ohio, but we don't want to find out. We don't want to find out.
Are pretty similar, as most myriapods sport fairly generic mid-level camo.
Y'all Australians, bro.
But enough to beat the average player's passive
I seen a
perception
clip.
As long as they
y'all got spiders in the air, bro.
Both centipedes and millipedes sometimes sport vibrant aposematic coloration.
I ain't messing with it.
Going stealth and replacing it with intimidation, flexing how toxic their poison or venom is. And as a fairly ancestral lineage of arthropods, it's no surprise their intelligence stat is quite low, as they were introduced to the game during a time before intelligence builds were even remotely viable, and have opted to refine their core strategy rather than respec into a higher intelligence build. Unfortunately, this locks them out of the higher level perception perks like binocular vision and compound eyes, forcing them to mainly rely on their most basic options for detecting enemies, like simple eyes, chemoreception, and tremor sense. As far as other unique abilities go, myriapods don't have all that much. This is a little unfair because when they were first patched into the game, their most important unique ability was their ability to breathe on dry land. However, as the game's meta has progressed, air breathing has become one of the most common abilities in the game.
Yeah, bro, you kind of
and honestly a bit
suck now, bro.
One other special ability they do have is auto-mimicry. It is quite difficult to tell at a glance which end of a centipede is the head, as their back end also looks almost identical. In fact, in some ways, the back end even functions as a head, as it also has highly sensitive structures similar to antennae. The reason this matters is that the best way to disable and defeat a centipede is to attack its head first, before it has a chance to respond. If an attacking player has a 50% chance to accidentally attack the wrong end, that gives centipedes a chance to counterattack for massive damage, or...
That's crazy, bro.
So those are the base stats and abilities.
I don't want to see that!
Actually stack up against the current meta. While their stats seem solid at first glance, the game's power creep has severely limited their viability. Expansion after expansion, the devs have expanded access to the myriapod's formerly exclusive abilities, and introduced new abilities to the game which function as counterplay options against centipedes and millipedes, allowing newer builds to more efficiently exploit their weaknesses. For example, the introduction of the beak attribute dramatically improved the bird build's matchup against centipedes, as the disjointed hitbox makes the risk of a counterattack less of a concern. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's first discuss the centipede.
Do you hear, bro? Do you hear how he puts it into like a video game form? That's so heat, bro. You gotta think how long it takes this dude to make these videos, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Enough to make some.
Look at the health bars and whatnot.
Compared against the power of a scorpion's sting, the bite has higher raw damage and armor-piercing potential, but weaker venom. By itself, this makes it one of the most formidable attacking moves in the entire arthropod.
Dang! I mean, bro, what could he have done, bro? Look, he went, bro. Look at this. He walked up on him.
But weaker venom.
Hold on, bro. Look at this.
This makes it one of the.
Grasshopper's probably asleep. He probably didn't even know what was going on. Dude crawled up on him. I don't know how you ain't feel about 40 legs on you. Wrapped around him and just held him. You ain't getting out of that. That's like Shaq giving you a bear hug. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Bite?
He done. The viability of the centipede really comes down to how reliable the rest of the centipede's game plan is at enabling the use of this vicious attack. And unfortunately, this is where the cracks start to show in this ancient build's game plan. When this move connects, the damage it deals is devastating, but landing a strike with the centipede's bite is easier said than done. For starters, while the centipede's base movement speed is quite solid, it lacks the surprise burst mobility that so many predators rely on. Centipedes just sort of scurry around, hoping that they'll eventually catch their player off guard. But as long as you remain vigilant, centipede attacks are about as predictable and telegraphed as they come. Centipedes have pretty low stealth and make no attempts to conceal themselves as they approach a target. So as long as your character's passive perception is halfway decent, you should have plenty of opportunity to react and escape before they get within striking range. Their poor vision also undermines their ability to pursue prey as they flee, even though they easily have the speed to chase them down. The only mistake players commonly make is attempting to stand their ground and fight them off, rather than taking the easy way out and fleeing before they can deal any damage. In addition to their lack of ability to ambush, Centipedes also have such a low intelligence stat that fairly rudimentary stealth tactics, things like basic camouflage and hiding behind partial cover, are highly effective against
That's
centipedes,
sad, bro.
and can cause an aggressive centipede to completely miss their opportunity to
That's
attack
sad,
as they
bro.
run right past you.
He didn't even know
It's
he
worth
right.
noting that one
That's sad,
subclass of
bro.
Centipedes does have the compound eyes perk and also sports an even higher base movement.
Bro, that's the one in the houses, bro. I'm looking around now, bro. See, why am I watching this video, bro? That's the one in the houses, bro. If you try to hit a little tissue, let me grab it. I'm telling you, it's gonna come up your arm, in your nose, and kill you instantly. Which is why I'm gonna let him go.
Fastest in the entire Arthropod faction.
He gonna catch this bottle of bleach.
Centipedes, called house centipedes, have much lower damage output and
Why he's so big?
and mostly just prey on low-tier insects like silverfish and crickets. Even in their own niche of rush-down arthropod builds, centipedes have been powerful.
Dang, look at them. Dang!
As the sun spider,
They over there tussling.
Significantly faster on foot, and although it isn't venomous, the raw damage this thing can put out absolutely shreds through anything caught in its path. The sun spider definitely deserves its own video though, so I'll save further analysis for later.
Dang, look how he did
Switching
that.
over to millipedes, things still aren't great, but they
We
do
still
fare
going? It's
Millipedes
different
are
type of
highly
peds,
resistant to
bro.
any
Are you
attack,
serious?
There's no denying that. Few builds in the game are better equipped to tank a ton of hits from an onslaught of attackers. However, the millipede's main method of deterring predators, its toxin, is pretty underwhelming. It doesn't deal damage quick enough to really deter persistent predators, at least within the insect faction. Most arthropods have solid poison resistance stats, so these types of toxins tend to really only make a difference against bird, amphibian, and rodent mains. If millipedes could spec into a more potent chemical defense, similar to the bombardier beetle, they might be a bit more dangerous to attack. But
Bro,
as it stands,
what is
assuming they can
that?
handle a small amount of poison damage,
That's crazy,
it
bro.
can be worth it to continue attacking and fishing for a crit, because even the millipede's armor isn't completely invincible. This weakness at least doesn't impede their primary objective, as even though they have
Chat,
just as terrible of eyesight
hear me
as
out.
centipedes, or potential.
If you was to come down to the size of like if you was to become the size of like a tarantula, like the Goliath bird eater, that's probably the biggest, if not one of the biggest ones. I think they like a foot long, about 13 inches. Even if you at that height, bro, if you was to shrink down to that size, I think an ant will probably cook you, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. A bullet ant, he might try to cook, bro. He might cook you.
That they need to live on. In addition,
I'm telling you, bro,
do opt for a different
humans suck compared to these animals, bro. These are insects,
less
though.
effective against birds and rodents, but much better against other arthropods. So while both have counterparts, millipedes have options when it comes to adapting to their local.
They ain't got nothing in survival,
One
bro.
major area I think both
Ain't got
centipedes
nothing.
and millipedes could improve in is making
Nothing
better
but
use of
intelligence.
their abundant legs. Centipedes have only two modified pairs of limbs: their front legs, which have been modified into fangs, and their back legs, which have been modified into antennae. That
That's
still leaves
crazy.
Several dozen other legs that they
Look
could
at that
probably
thing, bro.
afford to convert into more useful appendages. Having similar jaw-like legs on their back end would synergize well with their auto-mimicry ability, and make it so that there's no end you could attack safely. And for the millipede, although they aren't as combat-focused,
Bro, I'm
I think
scared,
they'd
bro.
still
I'm
benefit from speccing into some
looking
other
around
utility
for
options,
creatures.
like, for example, fossorial legs to allow them to dig underground. They have a lot of options, but right now, I genuinely think that myriapods are barely managing to do with dozens of legs what most arthropods do with only a few. Ultimately, I do think both builds have been massively power-crept and cannot justify putting them any higher than the low tiers. Terrifying as the centipede may be, I actually think it fares even worse than the scorpion, given how simple and easily countered its game plan is once you know the matchup. They're going firmly in F tier. Millipedes
Dang!
as their tanky, toxic defensive strategy.
Imagine that, bro. You just straight at F tier, bro. That's crazy.
Millipedes present very little challenge. In addition, poisonous millipedes suffer from their own success in that some higher intelligence builds, like lemurs and monkeys, actually deliberately trigger their toxic defense ability and then rub the toxin on their fur to gain a temporary bug repellent buff, before either discarding or eating the millipede. So, while I think you could definitely make the argument that they at least make it out of F tier and belong in D tier, I don't think they belong any higher than that. Whether you want to play as a fast-moving damage dealer or a slow, toxic tank, there are much better options available to you than centipedes or millipedes. Myriapods simply have too many gaps in their defense, both in their physical armor and their game plan overall. You can be as careful as possible, but if your defenses have obvious exploits, you'll always be vulnerable. This is true not just for survival in the wilderness, but also for your personal data online.
Oh my god, that was so smooth, bro. That was so smooth. That was so smooth. I like how you got that in there, man, but I ain't gonna let it happen. I ain't gonna let that happen.
Tactics. This is most likely.
Okay, let's go back. We gotta go further. Oh, that's the end of his whole video. Wow. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on, guys. Here we go.
Sponsoring, and as always, good luck out there.
That's it. Wow, that was such a smooth way to hit that in there, bro. But look though, it's the first ever reaction video. Oh, hold on. Oh. Whoo! It's the first ever reaction video. Like I said, we're gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to keep pushing these out. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get a video out every day, or if not every other day. You know what I'm saying? Just something quick, because I don't like the fact that, you know, I'm streaming every 9 days. I mean, that's ridiculous, bro. But we here. Next reaction video. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm gonna go inform my business partner about, you know, what I heard and just seen today. As I woke up, remember, man, stay south. Damn, I should just leave now, bro. I just messed all that up, bro. You know what? Remember, stay safe out there, and don't ever put your whole body into a girl. By body, I mean your spirit, because that's how you get broken. I'm out here. Peace.